Giving people a sausage sandwich when they arrive to vote is an Australian tradition. Almost every polling station in every electorate has a sausage sizzle. There are 151 electorates in Australia, 151 seats in Parliament. Having 76 of them delivers a majority. The Labour opposition party already has 72, so if it takes just 4 more overall from the right-of-centre governing Liberal Party, Labour will win government. One Liberal electorate that could fall to Labour is Corangamite, west of Melbourne. But here it will be tight.
The issues that are important to me are climate change and our immigration policies, so being more tolerant towards refugees, so I went probably left.
Well, maybe the Libs.
I'm sick of basically politicians deciding that they're not each other's best friends anymore and kicking each other out.
That's a common view. There have been 5 different Prime Ministers since 2013. 4 came to office through internal party coups rather than at elections.
What people say again and again as they walk in here is how frustrated they are by the constant changes in political leadership in Australia. Some have even said to me they'd rather not be voting at all, but that's not an option in Australia, where voting is compulsory and people are fined if they fail to show up.
Bill Shorten, the Labour opposition leader voting in nearby Melbourne, promises if he wins there'll be stability. He's put fewer tax breaks for the rich and the environment at the heart of his election campaign.
The rest of the world's fighting climate change. Australia's been missing. This is not the Aussie way to go missing in the big fights. The world will know that if Labor gets elected, Australia's back in the fight against climate change.
In inner city Sydney, that's popular.
My parents' generation fought for environmental issues and now it's all gone backwards. I'm praying for a change of government. I'm crossing my fingers for a change of government.
It's possible the former Prime Minister, Tony Abbott, could lose his normally safe seat over the issue. An independent candidate campaigning on the environment is the narrow favourite to beat him in his part of Sydney. With a very tight election result, independents could hold the balance of power. The current Prime Minister's message is that higher taxes and more environmental regulation will cripple an already delicate economy.
At this election, I've been making a simple point. I've been saying, I want to back you. I want to back your aspirations, the things that actually drive you, your goals, your achievements, to get a job, to buy a home, to save for your retirement, to live in your retirement. And the way to stop Labor's higher taxes on all of those things is to vote Liberal and Nationals today. How are you? How are you?
Morisson will be in Sydney for the result. Shorten will be in Melbourne. But neither will be confident.